Prince Harry's divorce proceedings with Harry Court have been finalized, resulting in his departure from Moncito. Following his return from a charity trip, Prince Harry was seen leaving a Santa Barbara gym where he had evidently engaged in a vigorous workout session. Despite the distance from his home gym, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, was observed at a health center, prompting speculation among many about his gym choice. The gym was situated nearly an hour's drive away from his residence in Montecito. At 38, Prince Harry was captured leaving a Santa Barbara gym after what seemed to be an intensive workout. For this outing, he chose an all-black ensemble comprising a shirt, shorts, and sneakers, maintaining a casual and breezy look. Completing his attire was a navy California hat featuring the iconic grizzly bear from the state's flag. Alongside his signature stack of bracelets, he carried a box of water and a small green ball as he exited the facility. This gym is conveniently situated close to the Montecito residence he shares with his wife, Meghan Markle. Prince Harry's athletic pursuits are well known, encompassing sports like polo, rugby, and soccer. Given his active lifestyle, it's unsurprising that he engaged in an intense workout at the Santa Barbara gym. Notably, he had recently returned from a charitable polo match in Singapore before this gym visit. An intriguing aspect of the situation is Harry's choice to attend a gym located in a different city. This city has been rumored to be his current residence, or at least where he holds a dwelling. The San Isidro Ranch in Santa Barbara's Montecito area has been available for rent for almost 2 years and appears to have been sold in 2022. Notably, a removal lorry and multiple vans were observed passing through the Olive Garden gates shortly after Prince Harry's return from an overseas charity trip. The convoy of vehicles was captured heading towards the San Isidro Ranch. Our source informed us that Harry's furniture from his Montecito mansion will be placed into storage, while his personal belongings are being transported to a new location. However, some royal watchers, including myself, believe that Harry might have left behind certain articles of clothing. It's worth noting that both Meghan and Harry are currently residing in separate accommodations. Meghan has set up residence at the San Isidro Ranch, while Harry appears to be apartment hopping. According to Tom Bower, a journalist and expert in British royal family affairs, Meghan and Harry have already gone their separate ways and are leading independent lives. Despite these reports, no official confirmation has been made public. Newsweek.com has reported that Meghan has initiated divorce proceedings, seeking a substantial settlement of $80 million, custody of their 2 children, and the retention of her Duchess of Sussex title. This news has elicited sympathy for Prince Harry, who departed from the British royal family and his homeland to join Meghan in the United States. Earlier this month, Prince Harry participated in the Center Belt ASV's Honda Polo Cup at the Singapore Polo Club. This event served as a fundraiser for the charity Center Bell, an organization he co-founded with Prince Cecil of Lesotho in 2006. The charity's mission is to empower children and young individuals affected by poverty, inequality, HIV, and AIDS. According to Ignacio Nacho Figures, a polo star and Center Bell ambassador, Harry's competitive spirit shines through. Nacho noted that Harry plays remarkably well and is an excellent teammate, both on and off the polo field. The Internal Revenue Service, IRS, requires the expertise of a forensic accountant to meticulously review the financial aspects of their charitable activities. This entails scrutinizing the inflow and outflow of funds, uncovering any concealed resources stashed in offshore accounts or Swiss banks. A span of 42 months has elapsed since Max's declaration, and during this time, there have been emotional statements, tearful television appearances, the launch of a Tunnel book, a podcast, a Netflix documentary series, and numerous magazine and television interviews. This flurry of media attention is reminiscent of recently divorced Real Housewives promoting their own brands of vitamin gummies. The entire ensemble of Harry and his wife Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, leaving their former lives behind, has shifted the spotlight onto the financial aspects. Insights from the Daily Mail and Newsweek reveal that the collective expenses incurred due to the Sussexes' relocation to the United States, along with various legal battles in London, appear to tally around $23.4 million. It's essential to note that this calculation assumes favorable outcomes for Harry in court. However, should he face setbacks in these legal conflicts, the sum could swell to more than $50 million. If you thought you were grappling with rising prices and inflation, brace yourself. Harry and Meghan's idyllic California lifestyle, featuring children on bikes, hikes, beach strolls with a dog, essentially a depiction of normalcy, carries a staggering price tag that defies the ordinary. The figures drawn from the Daily Mail and extrapolated from 2020 reveal that even just the Sussex's living expenses, encompassing mortgage, security personnel, travel, clothing, and food, amount to approximately $6.7 million. Amidst these high expenditures, a pertinent question arises: what's the source of the funds that support their lavish lifestyle? Strikingly, a substantial portion of their living expenses is being covered by money raised for charitable purposes. Staying true to their tradition, the Sussex family is launching a fundraising campaign through the R12 Foundation, aligning with their children's birthdays, and aimed at aiding the healing process of the Uvalde, Texas community. The campaign seeks to raise funds to build playgrounds, promote play spaces, and advocate for equity. Impressively, this initiative has already garnered $88,000 in donations, surpassing its initial goal of $20,000. Ardswell is among several individuals who have joined forces with Kaboom for this particular undertaking. Although the precise amount of their contribution is unspecified, Meghan's public relations efforts might be highlighting this aspect. However, insiders suggest that the extent of financial support for the beneficiaries remains uncertain. Part of the funds is said to be channeled into covered accounts, with an intricate method described by the source. Reportedly, money is redirected to accounts associated with Doria, Meghan's mother, before being funneled into a shell company under Doria's name. This entity appears to manage a care facility called Karen Loving Senior Living Home, or a similar title. This setup potentially offers a veil of secrecy while still allowing traceability to Meghan, as the Doria LLC could serve as a facade, with Doria listed as its chief executive officer and chief financial officer. Considering Meghan's history of using familial connections, such as her mother, during significant events like her wedding, it's not implausible to speculate on her potential involvement in orchestrating financial maneuvers through her mother. Doria seems to have proven effective in aiding Meghan's objectives, thus adding to her utility. As for the R12 Foundation, their IRS Form 990 annual filing for 2022 has not been released yet, and it's anticipated that it won't be submitted until November 2023. In the event that Archwell made a donation exceeding $5,000 to Kaboom, it would be obligatory for them to disclose this transaction in their 2022 Form 990. On the other hand, if the R12 Foundation itself received donations totaling less than $5,000 in 2022, they might be eligible to file a more concise version of the Form 990, which divulges fewer details. Many are hopeful that contributions continue to surpass $50,000, as this would provide ongoing insight into the financial landscape. A Twitter user aptly noted the parallel between the situation and the movie I Care a Lot, featuring Rosamund Pike as a caseworker who takes advantage of wealthy elderly clients by assuming control over their assets and finances. It's a striking analogy to the intricate financial dealings and potential manipulation being discussed.